I had lived in my Denver, Colorado basement 2-bedroom apartment for over a year when I met my current husband. I had 2 small children at the time, ages 3 and 5. There had been no negative energy in our home up until he moved in with us. Upon his arrival, I purchased an antique dresser from a local dealer. I remember taking notice of the discounted price I paid for it from the original price offered. It was a local dealer, and I figured it was a piece they had for some time that they were trying to get out of their inventory. Little did I know that the moment the dresser set foot in my home, the air would thicken and the encounters would begin. It started with my children having nightmares. Not your normal scary dreams, but screaming out in the middle of the night, inconsolable nightmares. Along with the nightmares came our family cat, Ruka, not setting foot in either of the 2 bedrooms ever. This is a kitty that slept with one family member or another, under the covers any day of the week. These simple changes went unnoticed for a couple months until the air thickened once again, and the unusual happenings were impossible to ignore. The children continued to experience nightmares, and the cat grew distant from family life. Before long, the doorbell would ring at random and alarm clocks would reset as if we'd lost power. I could no longer set my alarm for work. It so happened that my then position required me to awake during the 3 a.m. hour. I would set my alarm clock for 3:30 daily, and it would consistently fail, blinking as if power had been disconnected, yet the rest of the clocks in the house were fine. The air was cold and there was a sense of fear around. Televisions would turn on at random and the doorbell would ring as it pleased. One night I went to bed before my husband, and I experienced a night I would never forget. My husband tucked me into bed saying he was leaving for the gym. I began to nod off when my bed started shaking uncontrollably. Something was below the bed, furiously shaking the entire mattress. I recall saying a prayer to protect myself and the children and ignoring the terror that pulsed through my veins. My husband came and kissed me upon his arrival from the gym, and I asked him if he had been shaking my bed, and he said he hadn't been home for the last 2 hours. I can still feel the fierceness the mattress shook with to this day. Immediately after the bed shaking encounter, I blessed the home, stating, "You are not welcome here. Please do not enter my home with salt and sage." That did indeed seem to work, keeping whatever may be responsible for the disturbances outside the home. However, it seemed to taunt us every time we'd come home by ringing the doorbell every time we crossed the threshold. My children reported seeing a woman around the house that I never encountered, but it all came to an end after moving to a new home. We still have the dresser that I originally blamed the interaction with, but to this day I simply wonder if our old location did not agree with our new housemate or my current husband. I will never know for sure.